I'm just going to read a poem, and it's about this guy that came into the shop where I work, and it's W.H. Smith's, and he came in.
It wasn't Johnny.
And he came in and he was like, show me where your self-help books are, and I was like, alright. So I took him over, and he was like, he had like all these magazines in his hand, and like GQ was on the top, and he started telling me that he's gone bankrupt, and his wife's left him, and his kids hate him now because he promised to buy him a pony, and now he can't, and I was like, oh dear, no. And it's like one of them people that he's probably downsized from a BMW like X3 to an Audi, and that's him going green. And he's like telling me that he's going to change his life around though, and I think he was like thinking he was going to be some like new age hippie or something. And I thought, just at the very essence of him, I could see that he was an idiot. So whatever he did, he was always going to be an idiot. And so I just wrote this poem about him, and it's called Dancing in the Dark, like the Bruce Springsteen song. Will I ever be cool? Will I ever be fly? Am I just living to one day die? And where the hell is my M&S tie? I go to the office and get ignored. The girl opposite looks at me bored, tells me how she's going abroad. I feign intrigue, ask where she's going, unbutton my top button, act all easygoing, but the truth is, I'm not. I have OCD and make lists a lot. I hate open spaces, places where I don't know anyone. I'm the antithesis of fun, and things have got to change because I'm only 41. But that night I go home and get drunk and ring my ex-wife and tell her I still love her and think about her every single night. Even in the mealy evening light, I feel contrite. I'm thinking, I don't know why I get like this after a VK Blue, a Corona or two, a fishbowl, a bottle of Carver and some special brew. Oh, and my kids, they hate me. I'm their part-time dad, the lonely has-been in the newspaper ad who wears socks with sandals and has a penchant for plaid. I drag myself to bed, turn on my Walkman. Now Paul McKenna's voice is inside my head and he's saying to me, you can do it, because you are cool. Forget those bullies at your private prep school. Turn your life around, you silly fool. And McKenna, he tells the truth. So I pour away the last of the vermouth and go on a road trip to revisit my youth. I get myself down to Top Man, trying a pair of faux Ray-Bans and a trilby hat. To me, I look like a prat, but the girl says, oh, the guys are wearing that. I get a lip ring and cultivate a tortured soul, somehow struggling to skinny jeans. I'm in pain, but I'm the epitome of rock and roll. I start dating. Now on my phone I have calls waiting, and I'm constantly updating my Facebook status. I get a new job, writing reviews for NME. I'm like a bird flying completely free. I live on the wild side now, using Comic Sans for my font, acting all nonchalant. I don't do anything I don't want, because now I'm cool, now I'm fly. I've started to wear tie-dye and learn how to give the eye. I've started to straighten my hair and fawn over women in Marie Claire, then do all the questionnaires like, how good are you in bed? I came out miles ahead, changed my grain sheets to dark crimson red. I started to buy wholemeal bread. I'm wearing contacts now. Know all the words to Boom Boom Pow. I've given up watching the news. Channel 4 is my thing with Skins and Big Brother. I watch episodes of Friends one after the other. My kids love me too, because I'm down with them smoking. I'm not stressed anymore, instead I'm constantly joking and lending them money. On weekends when they're not here, I get pretty naughty. You know what it's like when you're fun-loving and 40. I went to Glastonbury and ended up on the main stage, me, Liam and Nola just on the same page. Ah, what a day. I said au revoir to the loser I used to be. I snub cheap little wine and prefer a dry martini on ice with a beautiful woman by my side. I buy Vivienne Westwood, full price. So it just goes to show all you no-hopers out there, don't despair, stop caring about high scores on solitaire, and become a twat like me if you dare. And then next up, you've got the Cullens.